So while the national capital and other parts of the country battle the Omicron COVID variant, the fact is there's another crisis brewing in the medical sector, because across the country, resident doctors are up in arms, being led by doctors in the national capital. Junior doctors are protesting against the delay of almost a year in the postgraduate admissions across medical colleges in the country. And a day after a number of them were stopped by the police, the doctors today temporarily suspended services at several hospitals in the national capital. At a time when COVID has hit the country once again, why are our doctors protesting? That's the other big story today.
We want justice, we want justice, we want.
They've been at the forefront of India's war against coronavirus, risking their lives for our safety. And now they've been forced to hit the streets and demand justice. Resident doctors, thousands of them, have been protesting the delay in NEET PG counselling across the country.
We're still getting dates, nothing but dates, no assurances, but still delays, still dates. Abhi bhi, because of various criteria, because of OBC criteria, EWS criteria, the court is giving us dates. Abhi jo hame latest date mili hai, wo 6 January mili hai, but we are still not sure कि उस पे भी कुछ आएगा कि नहीं.
And during one such protest on Monday in the national capital, things escalated as a group of doctors were detained during their peaceful protest as they marched to the health minister's residence. The police crackdown has prompted nationwide outrage, and in Delhi, resident doctors have said enough is enough. OPD services were affected in several hospitals as resident doctors withdrew their services.
We started a protest on 27th of November. Every time we got verbal assurance, and we got 4 times verbal assurance. Then we decided that now we are not going on verbal assurance. We want some written assurance, concrete solution. So we started again on 17th of December, and our strike is continuing.
The suspension of OPD services also meant endless inconvenience for scores of patients. A reminder of how these doctors serve us round the clock.
मेरा बच्चा अभी वेंटिलेटर में रखा हुआ है प्राइवेट अस्पताल में 5 दिन से. मुझे बताया गया यहाँ करने के लिए, तो यहाँ आया तो यहाँ हड़ताल है आज. तो बड़ी उम्मीद कर रहा हूँ, मैं बार-बार बोल रहा हूँ उन लोगों से, तो वो सुन नहीं रहे अभी.
The doctors have now refused to budge till the FIR filed against them for their protest is withdrawn.
आप देखोगे कम से कम 20-30 लोग हैं जो हम रात में बैठ के हम एक्सरे कराते घूम रहे थे. जब हमारे यहाँ तो नहीं बचेंगे तो हम क्या कोरोना ठीक करेंगे किसी का. हम मेंटल प्रेशर में वैसे ही हैं. हम एक सप्ताह में 36 घंटे लगातार ड्यूटी करते, 3 दिन बिना सोए. इतने कम लोग हैं और आप ऊपर से हमें और प्रताड़ित करोगे, तो इससे अच्छा हमें डिटेन कर लो.
The opposition meanwhile has put its weight behind the protesting doctors, demanding Modi government's immediate intervention.
Very sad. I think these are the very same people who we tend to show a lot of regard and honor them by giving them certificates and showering flower petals on them. I think the government should really apologize and fulfill the demands of the doctors that they've raised.
The Modi government on its part has extended an olive branch to the protesting doctors, urging them to resume work.
मैं अपेक्षा करता हूँ कि तुरंत ही काउंसलिंग स्टार्ट हो जाए. हमारे डॉक्टर्स सब धरना दे रहे थे उस वक्त, उसके साथ पुलिस की ओर से दुर्व्यवहार हुआ हो तो उसके लिए भी मैं खेद व्यक्त करता हूं. और सभी डॉक्टर से मैं अपेक्षा करता हूं कि अभी कोविड क्राइसिस चल रही है, हमारे देश के कोई नागरिक, कोई मरीज, उसको दिक्कत ना हो, इसलिए तुरंत ही वो अपनी ड्यूटी ज्वाइन कर ले.
The FODA officials are saying that the government has assured them that during 6th January hearing in the Supreme Court, they would request to announce the date, permissions for announcing the date of NEET PG Counselling 2021. Meanwhile, in the hospitals across Delhi, in the government hospitals across Delhi, it is the patients who are suffering due to this deadlock between the doctors and the Union Health Ministry. With video journalist Shagun, this is Amit Bhardwaj for India Today from Delhi.
So junior doctors को गुस्सा क्यों आ रहा है? Why are our young doctors so angry? Joining me now is Dr. Vinay Kumar, remember he's a convener of the Federation of Resident Doctors Association, one of the doctors who was picked up by the police in the national capital yesterday. And also joining me is Dr. Ajay Kumar, former president of the Indian Medical Association. Thank you both very much for joining us. First, Dr. Vinay Kumar, you are among those who was picked up by the police while you were agitating on the street. The police is saying no one was manhandled, but as per the rules, if you are agitating in the middle of the street, you are violating prohibitory orders, they had to pick you up. How do you respond to what the police said, and why did you hit the street in the first place? Doctor को गुस्सा क्यों आता है विनय?
सर डॉक्टर को गुस्सा नहीं आता है.
हाँ.
Doctors are the person जिनको least गुस्सा आता है, and we were protesting peacefully. We were protesting since 27 November. Earlier we have written many letters to the ministry to improve the healthcare system of this country. You all must be aware that India is a country where we have shortage of doctors. We have few numbers of doctors. Among them, 45,000 resident doctors are missing in this system since 9 to 8 months due to the delay of NEET PG exam and now the NEET PG counseling. So we have written many times to the ministry, but they gave no response. After that, on 27th November, we just shut down our OPD services.
No, but Dr. Vinay Kumar, let me put it this way for our viewers. You are saying that the NEET PG admissions for postgraduate doctors have not been held in 2021. They've been delayed for 9 months. There's a shortage of doctors. There's pressure, therefore, on junior doctors. The government is saying this matter is before the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court has to decide on issues like economically weaker sections being accommodated in the PG course. They have to decide on the issue of reservation. So this is not a matter for the government of India. This is in the court. Can you not wait till the court gives its final verdict?
Yes, sir, you are partially right. But here I would like to correct that government is, what government is saying is right. But why government have not taken such measures earlier? 8 to 9 months are, I think, very, very long time to decide about the quota policy. Why government have not done this before? And court have given that date just on plea of central government. They asked the time of 4 weeks. That's why the court have given 6th January.
So you're saying the government has delayed and prevaricated on this matter. I just want to know one more thing. When you say that the police manhandled you, the police is denying it. The police is claiming that the doctors were not manhandled. I'm showing some pictures, including lady doctors. You are saying they were manhandled?
We have videos, we have pictures. We can share. We had shared in social media groups. We have shared this in Facebook, Twitter, and whatever the social media platform we have.
So you're saying you were picked up by the police. Dr. Ajay Kumar, you want to respond as a former president of the Indian Medical Association? It's a sad sight. In COVID times, doctors who have worked tirelessly are today having to agitate on the street because there's a shortage of junior resident doctors. Exams have not been held for almost a full year. Dr. Ajay Kumar.
Well, it's a very complicated issue as a matter of fact. No side can be blamed for what has happened. It's a complete hodgepodge because there are 3 parties involved in it. Rather, I should say 4 parties involved. Number 1, those resident doctors who are agitating had to work very hard during the period of COVID with less number of residents. Due to whatever Vinay has said, I agree. Less number of residents. But at the same time, there has been that second party is their own junior doctors who are supposed to be going for, the written exam has been taken. There's no problem about that. The results are out. It's a matter of counseling. Before counseling, and even in COVID period, the written examinations were taken.
Okay, we are having some problem with your audio, Dr. Ajay Kumar. I want to go back therefore to Dr. Vinay Kumar. Dr. Vinay Kumar, you tell me this. I know many of you have worked tirelessly during COVID times. You have worked night and day. Do you today feel a sense that the system, you are called COVID warriors, log tali thali bajate hain, and yet a doctor, a junior doctor's true condition is not recognized? Is there a lack of respect, you think?
Actually, we don't need respect. We need self-respect. That what we only want. We don't want thali, fool and all that. We want that healthcare system of this country should improve, or at least the present healthcare system should be like that. It is being in here currently.
Okay.
Already 45. You know that the backbone of any hospital are junior doctors. They work tirelessly day and night. In COVID time, we resident and as well as senior doctors who work in the COVID areas tirelessly. But why government is not doing such thing on a fast track basis? Government can request the Honorable Court that this matter should be listed on fast track basis.
Yeah, the matter is coming up on the 6th of January. The government has promised that on the 6th of January, they will put all the facts before the court. But Ajay Kumar, I'm running out of time. Maybe we'll have a longer debate on another day. I just want, if you had one piece of advice for the junior doctors today, what would it be?
Well, under the situation, I will request my younger friends. I have been also a young agitating doctor at my time. Now I'm 73. So I will suggest like a sort of grand old man to my younger friends that please wait till 6th of January. I'm sure, and I know actually, that the government is coming out with the proper answers. There was a problem about economically backward section, what should be the amount and this and that. That has been sorted out now. That's why the government has asked for it. So I request my younger friends, wait till 6th. Nothing will happen in next 1 week.
So you're telling them to please wait till 6th. Everything will be sorted. Dr. Vinay Kumar, are you willing to wait or will your agitation intensify?
Sir, actually nothing has come in written from the ministry. We had meeting today with the minister also, but he assured us, but nothing has given, nothing has came.
So you want it in writing. You want it in writing that all your concerns will be met. Interesting, because it was farmers the other day. Today it is doctors, clearly. And the last thing we want in COVID times is to see our young doctors having to hit the street to take their voice to the minister. Thank you very much, both of you, for joining us. I can tell you, as the father of a young doctor who's in his final year, trust me, junior doctors have worked night and day in COVID times. They need a little bit more of respect from our political system. Their concerns need to be addressed.